Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, and the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, yes, we are doing a live stream. Welcome to everybody from around the world. And I see your obviously comments here in the live chat. So here we go. We've got Patrick as well. Greetings from Germany. Let's have a look here. We've got greetings from America. How you going, Shannon? Hope you're well, mate. Get your espresso ready. Yes, get your espresso ready. I do have a little coffee drink right here. Let's get into all of the news. And welcome from the UK as well. Good morning, Milton. Yes, this is a live stream. Now, there's a lot to talk about today, and I've been putting quite a bit up in the community tab this afternoon. There is literally a lot to go through, and I'm going to show you right here. And we've got some interesting updates, yes, about Bank of America partnering up with Ripple again, making it official. That is an announcement today. We've got the Federal Reserve as well with Fed Now. Now, I did put something up in my community tab earlier in relation to this. Now, there've been a lot of I should say people saying that where's the source for this? Well, we're going to get into that as well. So I've got some interesting articles and reports to show you from the actual Federal Reserve's website, which is really interesting as well. So we'll get through to that. Ripple Labs obviously making some moves with real estate, which is incredible as well. One of my specialties, as everyone knows. And 1.1 billion XRP obviously recently being purchased by crypto whales, which is enormous as well. We've got some updates again in the lawsuit with Stuart Alderodi. Let's have a look in. We've got Hong Kong obviously wanting crypto licenses. We're going to go through that. The Securities and Exchange Commission obviously saying that Coinbase was well aware it may have been violating securities laws, which I don't think is true anyway. We've got the Bitcoin halving as well. That is not too far away. Shiba Inu, I'm going to be talking about that. And BlackRock ETF application has been refiled again, naming Coinbase as its surveillance sharing partner, which is really interesting. So we're going to go through all of that. I'm going to show you my crypto trading bots as well, which are in the Patreon, which is linked below as well. So let's get into all of the news. And again, make sure you leave your comments in the live chat. I'll get to them at the end of the video and we'll have a full-blown conversation. All right, so let's get into it. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, if you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are about to get pretty crazy in this space. Also, if you can give this video and live stream a thumbs up, watch it straight through. It would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. Okay, so make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything, guys. It's down there. Thank you very much to those 136 people. Give it a good old thumbs up. Now, obviously, the video is basically not financial advice. Everyone should do their own research and due diligence with this stuff, because I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. Make sure you do that, okay? Now, it is live, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, it is 8:35 p.m. here in Melbourne, Australia, for those of you around the rest of the world. So this is coming to you live. Now, I'm going to go to the community tab. There is a lot to go through here. This one is a recent one. And you've got Standard Chartered, and basically they are a huge accounting firm around the world, many offices around the world, but they are now forecasting, as of probably about 10 minutes before this video went, I should say this stream went live, they're predicting $120,000 US Bitcoin right now by 2024, which is going to be very interesting to see that. Now, again, I put up this post back down here, and let's have a look. All right, so this is in relation to Fed Now. Now, this is an article that I came across on Twitter, and again, I did take a snapshot of this, but the Federal Reserve has publicly stated that XRP and Xlm, two of my favorite coins, okay, for crypto, banking coins, may be used to facilitate the blockchain aspect of their Fed Now payment system. Now, this is basically 122 people have liked this. There's so many comments in this, basically saying, where's the source, where's the source? Now, we're going to get to that in a second as well, but it's really interesting to see this actually happen. We're going to read this quickly so we can have a look. But Ripple, a prominent provider of cross-border payments and open source distributed ledger technology for financial transactions, may be included among the fintech companies that FedNow will utilize. And additionally, Stellar Lumen's XLM, a blockchain-based payment network that offers quicker and more cost-effective method for executing global payments, might also be among the companies that FedNow will use. And it's really interesting because I came across a PDF on Google when I searched this up, and that is actually on the Federal Reserve's website. We're going to get into that in a moment as well. Let's have a look in. Of course, we've got Ripple Labs unveiling ambitious initiative to revolutionize real estate through tokenization. Again, I'm a big believer in NFTs for real estate. Rather than having contracts of sale, you would then have them as an NFT, and you could also get royalties from that so-called contract of sale from basically an NFT real estate sale, which would be really interesting as well. We've got some updates here about the Bitcoin halving. Now, 2024 is the next halving event. Now, we are basically here, which is incredible as well. And basically, Bitcoin still has 90% of its halvings left. This is how early we are. And you can see right here, 2020 halving, obviously, block reward is 6.25. The 2024 halving block reward is 3.125. Basically, supply and demand. So obviously, there's going to be less of a supply than Bitcoin coming out from the miners, therefore increasing the demand. Price goes up. It's a no-brainer in my opinion. And yes, I believe Michael Saylor is going to be a very wealthy man in the future. Now, welcome everyone to the live chat. We're going through the community tab for those of you who just joined us. Now, again, legends right here. This is pretty hilarious, but you've got Albert Einstein, E equals MC squared, Sir Isaac Newton right here, and of course, you've got Satoshi Nakamoto. And I don't even know if this is actually him. And for those of you who have actually seen the video of this gentleman right here, it's pretty interesting. But anyway, obviously, these are the altcoins up in my portfolio today. Now, we had Electronium that's just actually doing quite well, which is part of the Digital Pound Foundation, as well as Quant and Ripple. So there's an absolute no-brainer. Anyway, let's go to Coinspot. Now, again, they are an official partner of the channel. There are referral links below for this. If you are new to cryptos in Australia, you will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, with this stuff, do your own research. And also, OKX is an official partner of the channel. I'm going to show you my crypto trading bots after this. Now, Bitcoin's sitting at 46,000 Australian dollars today, which is really nice as well, up 0.31%. You've got Ethereum at $2,800. XRP's up 1.27% to 73 cents. Yes, we are still all waiting for Judge Torres to issue her summary judgment. It's going to be very interesting. Cardano as well, 44 cents. You've got Solana at $32, still undervalued in my opinion. Does anyone actually hold Solana, or is it actually bullish on it? Let me know in the live chat. I'm curious. We've got as well Litecoin, $145. Again, the halving is happening in August, so keep a very close eye on this one as well. Obviously, it's going to be very difficult for miners to mine Litecoin, so therefore, again, it's supply and demand. No-brainer. Polygon Matic's $1.05. You've got Polkadot at $7. Shiba Inu as well, down 0.68%. Now, I do still hold Shiba Inu. I'm curious if anyone actually does. There's Shibarium updates we're going to go through as well, which may see Shiba Inu basically go up in price. So we'll have a look at that. Chainlink is at $9 as well. Xlm is at 15 cents. Still incredibly undervalued. This should already be up at the levels of XRP at around that 70-cent level. We've got ICP at $6 as well. Hedera is at 7 cents today. VeChain 2 cents, doing absolutely stuff all for an absolute long time. Like 2 years it's been doing absolutely nothing. But I'm still bullish on it because, again, supply chain logistics are all moving to the blockchain, and VeChain is well there to be the #1 blockchain for that. Now, of course, Quant is at $158 as well. Less of a supply than Bitcoin, 14 million Quant. And I believe this will be a $10,000 to $20,000 asset in the next 5 to 10 years as well, guys. Less of a supply than Bitcoin. Algorand's at 16 cents as well. Scrolling down, Theta $1.10. I was buying this at like $14 to $20 during the peak of the bull market. So again, you know, you can see that's basically on sale, as well as everything at the moment. Axie Infinity as well, $8.89, staking that on Coinspot, earning 45% APY. And annual percentage yield, sorry, I should say. And again, that's just earning some nice passive income. Neo as well, $13. CFX, 27 cents. You've got Gala as well, 3 cents. IOTA is a banking coin at 27 cents. Scrolling down, XDC at 4 cents, and Casper is at 5 cents. Very, very nice right there. Does anyone actually hold Casper? Let me know in the live chat. I'm actually curious. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And yes, I have the Wall Street Bull University linked below. Again, I put up all my buys, my sells, my crypto trading bots, my indicators, as you can see on my iPad behind me as well. They're actually working quite nicely. Been doing quite a bit of day trading as well, so that has all gone up in the Patreon. And more importantly, which something I absolutely love and how I got started on YouTube, was the dividend investing. So passive income getting paid out every single month. Who doesn't like making cash flow right there? So that is all in the Patreon. Go join up. That is linked below. And just to show you, on the exchange OKX. Again, this is an official partner of the channel. These are my crypto trading bots as well, and the full setup guide and how I actually identify what cryptos to trade is up in the Patreon. Trading Axie Infinity at the moment up 35%. XMR Monero 5.99% right here. You've got Pepe as well 74%. Now, let me ask you a question in the live chat. Where would you get a 74% return in, say, 30 days? Just doesn't exist. So this is why I love crypto. But anyway, Lido DAO right now 17%, which is really nice as well. Arbitrum 22% return. Ethereum's at 4.3% return. Now, again, I've got most of my capital tied up into the day trading at the moment. So I haven't got enough in the crypto bots. But this is basically an example to show you what I'm doing in the Patreon. So link is below. Go join up, guys. Don't waste time. Now let's go to crypto bubbles. And again, it's a sea of red. And of course, when we see this, Hex is always up. Now, I'm not sure what Richard Hart is doing these days. I think it was just a complete flop with Pulse Chain. I don't know. I never got into it. It's up 4.6% on the day. Yeah, I'm steering clear of this, guys. I'm really not a fan. And nothing wrong with what Richard Hart is doing, but I just don't like it. I'm staying well away from it. I think it's just a big Ponzi, to be honest with you, and that's just telling you the truth, right? Anyway, moving on, we've got Comp right here up 12.6%, $59 on the day, still up 83% on the month, which is nice as well. And eCash as well, still making moves here at 4.1% on the day, 52% on the month as well. Now, again, I was looking at this a long time ago, didn't end up buying it. However, there are still incredible buying opportunities. For example, Solana. One of Raoul Pal's biggest holdings is actually Solana right here again, an Ethereum competitor. Much cheaper gas fees, mind you, as well than Ethereum. I have purchased some NFTs, not that I'm doing anything with them anyway, but the gas fees on Solana are minuscule compared to what they are on Ethereum, which again are just ridiculous. The whole merge didn't really do anything for those gas fees. But anyway, $20 for Solana right now, still up 18.9% on the month, which is really nice. Now, of course, there are buying opportunities, for example, for me anyway. Litecoin, $94 USD. I saw a price prediction of this hitting $1,000 in the next couple of years. So again, I'm very bullish on Litecoin, and we could see this actually move. There is a halving. Whenever this happens, supply and demand, price goes up. So keep an eye on that one. Of course, Casper, very undervalued in my opinion at 3 cents. I'm very bullish on this. Moving on, let's get to the news because there's a lot to talk about. Now, Bank of America right here teams up with Ripple for reshaping cross-border payments right now. This is an article that came out on the 7th of July. In a recent statement from Bank of America expressed its admiration for Ripple, a leading blockchain technology company right now. And the financial institution praised Ripple's groundbreaking solutions and their potential to revolutionize the global financial industry. And this endorsement from one of the world's largest banks highlights the growing recognition of Ripple's impact on cross-border transactions and its commitment to innovation right here. And Bank of America recently acknowledged the role of Ripple Labs in the payments sector in the Asia-Pacific region in a separate report. And the report emphasizes the importance of blockchain technology in digitizing trade documents and highlights Ripple potential right here in revolutionizing cross-border payments, which is incredible as well. And the bank's commendation right here emphasizes Ripple's ability to provide real-time settlement services, enhancing the efficiency and transparency of cross-border payments. And by leveraging its digital asset XRP, Ripple enables near instantaneous transfers across borders, eliminating the need for intermediaries and significantly reducing transaction costs. And Bank of America recognizes the immense potential of Ripple's solutions to reshape the traditional banking landscape. I remember seeing not long ago as well, there was a transaction of like some stupid amount of money. I think it was like $70 million or $700 million for a fraction of a penny or something like that. Now, again, if that was to be done through Swift, that would cost an absolute fortune. Not only is Swift taking their cut out of it, you've got the bank taking their cut out of it on both ends, mind you, as well. So everybody's getting a piece of the pie, whereas Ripple's just taking a fraction of a cent right there to actually send that amount of money. There you go. And you think banks are not going to want to save costs. Of course they are. Now, this is interesting as well. The Federal Reserve names organizations certified as ready for Fed Now as well. Now, if we just go back on this one, but Fed Now is actually launching late this month. So see list of organizations certified as ready for Fed Now service. This is on their actual website. Now, of course, you've got Chicago right here moving down. This is some interesting updates right here. And the Federal Reserve banks are now developing FedNow service to facilitate nationwide reach of instant payment services by financial institutions. And regardless of size or geographic location, which is interesting as well, around the clock every day of the year. How nice would that be? I know for in Australia anyway, when you send money on the weekends, it just doesn't happen. It's unbelievable. And it doesn't balance your account anyway, mind you, I should say, until like a Monday or a Tuesday. It's unbelievable. But anyway, through financial institutions participating in FedNow service, businesses and individuals will be able to send and receive instant payments at any time of the day, and recipients will have full access to funds immediately, giving them greater flexibility to manage their money and make time-sensitive payments. Access will be provided through Federal Reserve's FedLine right here network, which serves more than 10,000 financial institutions directly or through their agents. Now, moving on to this, because I know a lot of people saying, where's this FUD article and blah, 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 Fed using this, but this is a report that came out, and this is no joke. This is actually on the federalreserve.gov, and you can see that right there. So I'm not actually, mate, can you see that? Okay, so everyone can see that right now. That is live. This is a report that came out in January 2017. Now, obviously, if you scroll down, right down in this report, now let me just go to, I think it was page 49. Let me just scroll down here, guys. Welcome to the live chat as well. Scroll down this report. It's a 62-page report, and there is mention of Ripple right here. Let me just scroll down. Hold your horses, everyone. Let me scroll down. Now, let me just go here for a second. Let's scroll down. Here we go. So Appendix 2 Capability Showcase, which is interesting as well. Table B provides the details on faster payments capability showcase providers. Additional submissions may be found at fedpaymentsimprovement.org. And the capability showcase providers were encouraged to submit descriptions and short video highlights capabilities that may support end-to-end faster payment solution proposals. Please note that the showcase descriptions were provided by each company that submitted a capability to do the showcase. These descriptions are not endorsed by anyone other than the company listed. Now, again, go down to here. You can actually see Ripple in this report. And I love doing these and I love finding this, but here we go. Here's Ripple. Right there. Anyway, so of course we can see right here, Ripple is a solution that empowers providers to make real-time cross-border payments. Cross-border payments today generally take 2 to 4 days to settle, with limited visibility into status and fees, and Ripple enables full visibility into payment status, certainty of fees, and settlement in real time. Interesting. So that is actually on the Federal Reserve's website right now. I'll link that in the community. I actually did link that in the community tab, so go and have a look at that, and it's really interesting. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to Ripple again. Ambitious initiative right here to revolutionize real estate through tokenization, which is just huge. And this is trillions of dollars around the world. But Ripple Labs, a prominent digital payments and blockchain technology company, has unveiled an ambitious initiative aimed at revolutionizing the real estate industry through tokenization. And Anthony Welfare right here, good name by the way, Ripple's central bank digital currency advisor, recently highlighted the increasing global interest in central bank digital currencies and stablecoins, emphasizing right here that Ripple's team is actively exploring practical applications for these technologies with particular focus on tokenizing real estate assets. And during the FinTech conference in Romania, Welfare presented a compelling use case that combines digital Hong Kong dollar, tokenized real estate, and finance lending protocols. And the innovative pilot program seeks to empower users to tokenize their real estate assets and utilize them as collateral for loans, leveraging Ripple's CBDC platform. And Ripple's foray into, obviously, real estate tokenization utilizing blockchain and digital currencies is driven by a desire to address existing challenges in their real estate sector. And by overcoming these obstacles right here, successful tokenization initiatives can yield significant benefits, including enhanced liquidity, which is a major problem in the world at the moment, expanded market reach, and streamlined transactions. And tokenization has captured substantial interest across various industries due to its transformative potential. And this groundbreaking approach involves converting tangible assets such as real estate, artwork, and intellectual property into digital tokens securely stored on the blockchain. And these tokens represent ownership or stakes in the underlying asset, enabling their buying, selling, and trading on decentralized platforms. How good would that be? You could literally sell your house with tokenized assets. That's huge. And tokenization lies in its ability to revolutionize traditional asset ownership and investment models. Very, very nice to see Ripple doing that as well. And there is Brad Garlinghouse, legend right there. Very, very nice. Moving on, let's have a look. And of course, we've got 1.1 billion XRP recently bought by whales. I'm not going to go into this, but that is a significant amount of XRP. I would love to own some of that. If you are one of them, please send them to me. I can use that. It would be very nice. Moving on, we've got Hong Kong rushing for, obviously, crypto licenses yet to translate into jobs, which is interesting. And hundreds of firms have been lining up for Hong Kong crypto license, but recruiters say they are yet to see an accompanying rush for talent. That'll happen. Give it time. And on June 1st, around 150 companies lined up for the local crypto license, which permits the operation of local crypto trading platforms. Some have reportedly spent up to $25 million to nab a license. That is huge. And obviously you can see here, speaking to Cointelegraph, Sue Wei, managing director of major recruitment firm Hayes, said that while exchanges have been seeking to build and base in Hong Kong, the industry's recruitment needs are light as of new. Many Web3 companies are still in the early stages of development, but we anticipate an increase in openings as they continue to scale up and mature. That's going to be very bullish, guys. Hong Kong is a very bullish crypto world at the moment, as well as the UAE. So again, moving forward, unlike the United States, where Gary Gensler is just putting his iron thumb on everything at the moment. Now, this is interesting, but the SEC says Coinbase was well aware it may have been violating securities laws through court docs. This is an interesting one here, but the SEC claims that despite knowing that it was conducting illicit actions, the crypto firm made a calculated decision to continue as a means of growing its business. I don't think so. And Coinbase also explicitly discouraged crypto asset issuers from using problematic statements in their marketing materials that are traditionally associated with securities. And since becoming a public company, Coinbase has reportedly informed its shareholders of the risk that crypto assets traded on its platform could be deemed securities. And therefore, that is not, obviously, its conduct could violate the federal securities laws, including its very registration statement it is now points to as proof that the SEC supposedly blessed its conduct. Really strange, but obviously, I mean, BlackRock's using them, Fidelity. Of course, we've got now a lot of institutions using Coinbase as their surveillance partner. So we'll see what happens with that. One's going to be very interesting. And this is huge, but the Bitcoin halving may push miners' net profit into the negative territory. Mining analysts said that the next Bitcoin halving is expected to double the cost of mining one Bitcoin to $40,000, driving a lot of miners out of the market. Now, there's a few big players in this space, and yes, China is one of them, to be honest with you. They've got huge mining capabilities, and yes, there are many other countries around the world. But now we've got the Bitcoin halving date is 251 days away, 16 hours, 34 minutes, and 53 seconds. That is incredible as well. So keep an eye on this. We literally could see a price movement in Bitcoin very, very soon, especially if there is an ETF, I should say spot Bitcoin ETF approved. Now, Shiba Inu to launch Shibarium in August right now. What does it mean? And Shiba Inu enthusiasts are eagerly anticipating the upcoming launch of Shibarium, the layer 2 solution designed for Shiba Inu ecosystem. And Shibarium is anticipated to have a significant impact on reducing gas fees on the Shiba Inu network, ultimately making it more accessible and affordable for users. And this development has attracted right here investors who are already showing interest in Shiba Inu prior to the Shibarium launch over the recent weeks. I just want to point out as well, does anyone actually hold Shiba Inu? Let me know in the live chat. I'm curious. What is this pop up here? Let me just close this right now. I'm curious about it. I have not sold any of my Shiba Inu for a very long time. I'm going to have a sip of this. And I've been holding it since Vitalik Buterin gifted basically 50% of Shiba Inu's total supply to India for the pandemic relief, which again, I'm all for that. But again, I still believe he's holding like 10% of that, which is a significant amount of Shiba Inu. And the funny story about Shiba Inu as well, I remember when he was actually gifted that, he tried to access the actual coin, the crypto Shiba Inu. However, half of his seed phrase was in Canada. I believe he was in Europe at the time. He actually had to call his family to get that other half of the seed phrase to access that Shiba Inu donation he received from the founders of Shiba Inu. Anyway, moving on, guys. I'm going to keep a close eye on that one because we could see some movement right here with that. BlackRock Bitcoin ETF application refiled, naming Coinbase, there you go, as surveillance sharing partner. And a refiled application by NASDAQ to list BlackRock Bitcoin ETF follows a report last week that the SEC demanded earlier proposals inadequate right here. And since they didn't specify the name of the underlying market in so-called surveillance sharing agreements, well, that has now been signed with Coinbase. So it's just amazing that BlackRock, and honestly, I don't think the SEC is going to have enough power anyway to take on BlackRock. Don't you think? Let me know in the live chat. I'm curious. Because I believe that BlackRock is just going to basically tell the SEC what to do, considering they own the entire planet as well as Vanguard, the two companies. Moving on, let's go to cryptometa.io. Let's see where the money has been flowing. We've got Ethereum, BNB. We have XRP, which is nice. Waves, Monero as well. Yes, I'm trading that in the Patreon, guys. Link is below. What else we've got here? Bitcoin and BCH is another one that I have been day trading as well. So go check up that in the Patreon. Now, my sinuses are absolutely stuffed. I don't know what's wrong with them, so sorry if I sound nasally. Anyway, this is live. Now, Twitter, the Wall Street Bull Oz. Go follow me on Twitter as well. Thank you to those 5,009 people. Yes, we finally cracked 5K, and we'll see if we can crack 6K in the next month or so. Let's have a look and see if we can do that. So if you're not subscribed to Twitter, go subscribe. You guys rock. Yes, I'm giving this bull ring away when I hit 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. There it is right there. Very, very nice. So go subscribe to the channel. Now, of course, we've got Bitcoin miners will see less than at higher prices, further reducing the supply and pushing Bitcoin price higher. 800 billion Standard Chartered Bank, which is interesting as well. Now, Deutsche Bank, again, thank you, Ibens right here. Thanks. Sorry, man, I can't pronounce your name. Deutsche Bank pursues digital asset license. Obviously, Ripple and XRP and DigiToads right here. Again, fresh momentum. Keep an eye on that one. It's going to be very interesting. Of course, we've got mainstream media is dead silent. Has anyone actually noticed anyone talking about crypto? Unless you're watching CNBC or Bloomberg crypto segment, it's very, very quiet. And obviously went dead silent on Tether depegging on Binance. This is a major news outbreak. Let's not forget that the unbacked USDT makes up over 85% of Bitcoin's volume. It's essentially the glue holding everything together. Once it fails, we will see the true catastrophe right here. I don't know, man. I think it's too big to fail. I don't think USDT is going to collapse again. I just think it's way too big to fail. It would just destroy crypto if that were to happen. Bitcoin doesn't take sides. Yes, I agree. Now, Johnny Deaton, absolute legend, the attorney in the XRP, and I should say Ripple case, that is for the XRP army right now. And again, he's saying this, once we're in a sane regulatory environment, I agree Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple implemented the cryptographic escrow and started publishing XRP reports every quarter, identifying XRP sales. The SEC, however, used all this transparency against Garlinghouse and Ripple. Of course they did. Of course they did. And interestingly, Hinman was asked if he and the SEC found out how much Ethereum, obviously Joseph Lubin and Vitalik, Consensus and Ethereum owned at the time of the speech. And he testified that they did find out during the due diligence when evaluating Ethereum, but could not remember the numbers or percentages regarding token ownership. Of course, Mr. Hinman paid a nice brown paper bag under the table, that's for sure, weren't you, buddy? Anyway, we've got, Standard Chartered right here predicting, again, some pretty bullish numbers for Bitcoin, $120,000 next year. And again, it's saying can also hit $50,000 by the end of this year. Again, that would basically put it up to around almost the bull market here in Australia anyway, I should say in the US, which is 60,000, basically $90,000 Bitcoin as well by the end of the year. I think that's going to happen as well, some dollar cost averaging. Moving down, interesting stuff, but quietly, Binance. Thank you, Camus, right here, but launches XRP options on Binance right here, which is interesting as well, and partnered up, I should say, with USDT, as you can see right here. Have a look at this. Has anyone actually seen this? Because I don't use Binance, I should say. It's not. I mean, trading futures and options anyway on Binance with leverage here in Australia is not allowed. So if anyone's actually seen this, can you let me know in the live chat? Very, very interesting right there. Yes, progress until the Bitcoin halving right here. 41,959 blocks, 292 days that is going to happen. And almost 500,000 Bitcoin have been withdrawn from exchanges in the past 6 months. I'm not sold my Bitcoin since 2016. I'm still holding on to it. I have not sold it, and I'm not going to sell it. And I'm still up on my investment, which is just crazy. Now, of course, let's have a look here. There is an interesting video. I'm not going to play all of it. Basically, Bitcoin Explained. I believe this is on the Joe Rogan podcast. I'm not going to play that, but go and have a watch of that on my Twitter page. Very interesting. It's a 4 to 5 minute video on what Bitcoin actually is, for those of you who have no idea. Now, this is an interesting one from Cointelegraph, and we're going to end up on this as well, because then we'll get to the live chat. But Crypto Sensationally Explained, like nature, crypto has 4 seasons. Learn the breakdown of each of these 4 seasons right now. Now, I just like this as well. So if we go here, you've got phase 1, Bitcoin. Interest flows into Bitcoin, causing the price in fiat value to increase. Normally what happens. Then it moves to Ethereum. Starts to outperform Bitcoin right here, as it has a smaller market cap and takes less capital to cause upward momentum. Then we've got large caps, the larger altcoins as well. And Ethereum continues to outperform Bitcoin, and the interest shifts to large market cap altcoins. Then, of course, we've got alt season right here. And again, larger market cap altcoins have outperformed Bitcoin and Ethereum. Mid to micro cap altcoins seem to experience a market pump all around the same time. Fundamentals mean less, and pumpermentals right here take over. FOMO, fear of missing out, is everywhere. Meme tokens are rampant right here. And again, I saw this happen in the previous bull market as well with Dogecoin. That just went absolutely crazy. Shiba Inu. There were a lot of ICO drops, and I should say initial coin offerings that happened as well. A lot on the Binance Smart Chain, I should say as well. And yes, I did fall victim to a couple of those. I'm not going to lie, because I'm honest with everyone. But yes, that happens. So, but steering clear of those Binance Smart Chain BS coins. That has happened. Anyway, I just thought that was an interesting one to put in there. Now, let's go to CoinMarketCap, and then I'm going to get to the live chat and we'll answer some questions. But we have global metrics right here. 1.1 trillion total market cap. $24 billion in volume in the last 24 hours, which is interesting. 49% BTC, 19% Ethereum, 26,260 cryptocurrencies. 99% of these will go to zero. The ones with real utility will be around. Yes, this is my crypto portfolio that gets put up in the Patreon every single morning. Even when my eyes are like this, man, like I'm half asleep, they do go up there. So go join up to that. Now again, Ravane, BTT, Nexra, Hero, Constellation Dagger, Luvium, which was a $1,000 asset in the peak of the bull market, and is currently trading at $39. So again, very bullish on that. Omi as well. Have not been on the VV app for a very long time, so I'm not sure what's going on that app, and basically that's used in conjunction with that. And of course, XRP, which is nice. And yes, the ultimate banking coin list is right here. As you can see, we've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and all the juicy ones. I'm not going to go through them because I do it so much. It's driving me mad. But anyway, there you go. Let's go to the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. I want to speak to everyone. So if you have any questions, just put them up here. I'm going to go through them. There's a lot of them, so please bear with me. Let's have a look here. Patrick, get your espresso. Yes, I've got my espresso here. There you go. Cheers to that one. Good day from Great Britain. Nice microwave. Yeah, well, it's a funny story about that. My sister and I were living in the same place for quite some time now, and she actually blew it up with popcorn. It caught fire, and that's just a spare, and it's been there ever since. So I do need to get a new microwave. So thanks, Lucas, for that, mate. If you want to send over a new one, you can do that. Northeast Victoria, how you going? From Ballarat, how you going? New South Wales, hello from Ireland, how you going? Hey mate, love to see. Yes mate, like to see you guys too. G'day mates. What else have we got here? Everything from Pattaya, how you going? Thailand in the house, how good's that? Crypto Hulk did a live take on this a few weeks ago. They are using XRP. There you go. So Crypto Hulk, legend by the way, big fan of his channel. VRA partnership with Amazon ads. You got any of these bad boys? I do have Veracity. Very bullish on VRA. They're doing a lot for content creators as well, which is good. Moving on. Good morning from Cleveland, Ohio. How you going? Let's have a look here. I've been stacking Litecoin. You bullish on it? 100%. Mark, I'm very bullish on Litecoin. What else we got here? South Africa's in the house. How you going, Freddie? Nice to meet you on here. Let's have a look. This is true. You need to buy Quant software to have any chance of exchanges owned by riggers. Interesting. Let's have a look here. Here from Central California. Woke up in the middle of the night, early morning, and saw your live stream. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. Make sure you go and have a coffee. Let's have a look here. Just having a look through some comments. Let's have a look. Supporting XRP for the slow people. Yeah, Bull, how do we get one-on-one interview with you, please, on your crypto advice, please? Don't do one-on-one live. I do speak to everyone in the Patreon. Lance, sorry, mate. So join up to the Patreon. It's linked below. I can speak to you in the DMs in there. It's a lot easier. Let's have a look. I'd like to know what Anthony's day job is, just out of interest. My day job is real estate and property development. So that's what I do for a living. So that's why I'm very bullish on Ripple and XRP working their way into real estate, because it's going to be making life a hell of a lot easier than what it is at the moment. So there you go. Hello from two Brits, David and Yo. Sunny Florida right now. Thank you very much. Send the weather here because it's freaking freezing in Melbourne. I can't stand it. Let's have a look. I just blanked out and went fast forward right now. Then I remembered this is live. Yes, it is live. Don't pass out and hurt yourself. Be careful. So Judge can tell us what XRP is. She upholds the law, not make them up as she goes. Yes, she's going to be doing a good job. She's got a massive ruling to make. It's huge. Let's have a look here. You wouldn't knock yourself out. Flip happens right here. Let's have a look. Any other questions right here? First generation mine coins, virtual pet rocks. Yep, I agree. Anyone actually get a pet rock NFT? I'm curious. If you want a bunch of different crypto coins because you don't know anything, buy the ISO coins. Well, I can't say that officially on the channel because that would be considered financial advice, but there's a little picture for you guys there. I'm not going to say anything. Anyway, let's have a look. When did they say about the lawsuit will end? Basically, when Judge Torres issues her summary judgment, I believe she's well and truly in the stages of finalising that now. She'd have to be. Good morning from Niagara Falls. How you going? That's incredible, Timothy. Haven't been there. Would like to visit there one day. Top of the morning to you, Javin. Will you ever do a meetup in Melbourne? There was one, Chris. When was that? July, or I should say early June, I believe. Yeah, I can't even remember now, but yeah, that happened in Melbourne. It was an XRP meetup. There was another one happening as well in Brisbane, Australia, and you'd need to jump on Twitter for that one and speak to either Fabio or Dazzling. There is another meetup happening on the 22nd of July, which again is probably 2 weeks away now. Let's have a look here. Hey mate, do you still accumulate Cardano? Don't hear you talk about it much. Yeah, I do. Accumulate Cardano as well. That's 28 cents at the moment. Still up 1,000% all the time. I am bullish on Cardano, and I do like Charles Hoskinson. I think he's a good founder for the project and much more reasonable and I should say professional than, and I'm not going to drop his name, but a few other crypto founders, put it that way. Let's have a look here. Interesting to hear from someone in real estate that this news is about XRP getting into not just being a lark, but real use case. Yes, Charles Horn. Yes, mate. Been in real estate since I was, I should say, around about 16 years old. I started in the family business, so I've been in this game for a long time, and it's really interesting to see how real estate's going to be transformed with crypto, and I should say tokenization, because it's just going to make a lot of things a lot easier and more to the point, a lot faster. Because we have to rely heavily on lawyers and PEXA as well, which is our settlement system here in Australia. And I'm sure there's something in the United States as well to settle real estate. So it's going to be very interesting how quick it's going to take to do it on the blockchain. It's going to be enormous. It's going to be massive. What do you think about the big crypto exchanges sponsoring Formula One? Is the proof that crypto is going mainstream? Well, I think it's incredible that crypto exchanges are sponsoring the Formula One teams and Formula One in general. I think a lot of crypto are targeting, sports fanatics and fans. And I personally went to the Formula One Grand Prix here in Melbourne, and there was just crypto.com all over the place. And OKX, one of my official partners of the channel as well, do sponsor McLaren. Again, very, very nice team right there. So again, I think it's good to see sponsorships everywhere, and I just think it's going to get a lot bigger and bigger as time goes on. Would you still buy Doge? No, I will not buy Dogecoin. I still hold a significant amount of that from the previous bull market. I sold most of it off and put it into Bitcoin. That's what I still do, but I still hold quite a bit of it. I'm so new to crypto, but find you so easy to follow. Thank you. Appreciate that. How's it going from Midtown Manhattan? How are you going? Haven't been to Manhattan in a long time, and I'm eager to get back there. What's the weather like there at the moment? It's quite hot, I believe. Let's have a look here. Thank you, Lance, for that tip as well. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. A tip for the bull. Thank you, mate. I appreciate that. I really do. That's awesome. From Uluru. Wow. Incredible. Haven't been there yet. Can you believe I haven't been to Uluru? I have to get there and visit one day. Let's have a look right now. Does the market cap affect XRP? Again, I think a lot of the news is going to affect XRP personally, not just the market cap, which, by the way, is currently sitting at... Let's just have a quick look at this, guys. We've got a market cap of $24 billion, and circulating at the moment is $52 billion, and there's $99 billion in total supply. So it's going to be very interesting. Let's have a look. Big source right here. Are you expecting Federal Reserve in the States to do another 25% or 25 basis points rate hike? Yes, 100%. I mean, I know for a fact that the Reserve Bank here in Australia will put up interest rates again, another 25 basis points next month. I think it's bound to happen as well, and hopefully inflation gets under control, which I think is manufactured anyway, to be honest. But yeah, I think the Fed Reserve will definitely be putting it up another 25 basis points from what I've seen. Good morning from Maine, USA. I finally saw a Bitcoin ATM in Western Sydney. Wow, that's incredible. Is your Alipal your most recommended cold wallet? I use Alipal because I like the big screen on the actual Alipal itself. So much easier than a Ledger, which is tiny. And I've switched everything over to my Alipal, and I just like it. Comes with a cool case as well, and a mnemonic seed phrase wallet, which is awesome as well. So you can buy the kit. And by the way, if you're going to buy a crypto cold storage wallet, please only buy them from official websites. Don't go buy them on eBay. A couple more questions here. Let's have a look right here. August 22nd, 1971 was the day the US dropped the gold standard. August 22nd, 2023, BRICS meets. Will they drop the dollar as their world reserve currency? I don't know. It's pretty strong, but anything's possible. They could just move to cryptocurrencies. Hey, brother, from Hamilton Island. When your first point of taking profit right now. How are you going from Hamilton Island? I haven't been there in a long time. Let's have a look. $3, $8, or $10. I'll be taking profits... I don't know. We'll see what happens around that $10 level if that's the case, but I think it'll be going a lot higher than that. Good morning from Mauritius. You probably don't know where that is. Yeah, I do know where that is, and I've got a friend of mine that actually is from Mauritius as well. So welcome to the channel. That's incredible. Anthony, you should give us Patreon special badges for all icons, bro. Yeah, that's a good point. I did actually launch the badges on the channel as well, by the way, if everyone wants to know. You can subscribe and get a badge on the YouTube channel, but I can't actually allocate Patreons, so I'll have to figure out another way to do that. Maybe you can just drop your name and I can mention all the Patreons or something. There's a lot of you, so we'll see how we go. So I'll try my best. Couple more here, guys. Am I the only one who thinks that the Hinman emails weren't as juicy as expected? Yeah, I think it was pretty good. I think it was very juicy. Again, I think there was a lot that came out of there that basically puts the SEC in a bad light towards Judge Torres. A couple of weeks ago, just the last one here, guys. A couple of weeks ago, there was news about VeChain being added to Coinbase. Is that still happening? I have to follow that up. I have to follow up if VeChain is actually going to be added to Coinbase. It's going to be very bullish, but I don't think, like back in the bull market when there was an announcement of a Coinbase listing, things went crazy. I think that's all past now, so that doesn't really happen. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm out. Thank you very much to those 1,120 people. I really appreciate it. You guys absolutely rock. Make sure if you are new to the channel, you subscribe. And again, I'll be doing daily market updates. And again, join the Patreon that is linked below. It's incredible. Again, I'm putting up everything that's making me money. Essentially, I'm not selling any courses, and it's literally me doing it. And I can speak to you directly in there as well. So that is below. Join up, because again, I can't give advice kind of thing on YouTube, right? Just making that very clear. All right, I'm out, guys. Thank you very much. Have a good Monday, the 10th of July. A good morning, a good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And I will speak to everyone tomorrow. All right, stay safe. Have a good one. Peace out, guys. Bye.